What's up, y'all? It's Universe, and today I want to do some playoff predictions for 2021. Alright, so really I just want to do this team by team. I'm not really sure how good my takes are going to be, but I'm going to do it one by one for both conference. So that's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of mental power. So I think I'm going to split this into two parts. This part being the Western Conference, and the second part being the Eastern Conference. So let's just get started. So, firstly, we got the Utah Jazz. And me and my friends, I think most of us agree that the Jazz are just regular season heroes. Like, they're like the Atlanta Hawks from like 2014, 2015. I feel like they're going to choke in the playoffs like they did last year. I don't know if they're going to blow another 3-1 lead, but I don't believe they get to the second round. Feels like the last 3 seasons, was their last year off season with Donovan Mitchell, they either got bounced out in the first or second round, and every time it's been a gentleman's sweep, a sweep, or blowing a 3-1 lead. So yeah, and they literally have the same team plus Jordan Clarkson. So I don't know how well they're gonna do this all season, but we'll see when we'll see. Next we got the Suns. That's the second seed. I think they're gonna be a serious force this off season. So they picked up Jay Crowder, and Jay Crowder has tons of playoff experience, and he has a winning mentality. And Mikal Bridges, he's been so good for them this year. And if he stays healthy and consistent over the course of the playoffs, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do good. And that's just like players, like role players. You got CP3, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton, if he stays healthy and he plays consistently on both ends of the floor, then I think that the Suns could possibly make the Western Conference Finals at best. But their floor is the second round. I know it is, because even if nobody else plays good on the team besides like Chris Paul, I know he can win at least one playoff series. And Devin Booker, I'm pretty sure he can handle himself in the playoffs. Like, no doubt about it. I'm pretty sure the Suns will get to the second round or even the Western Conference Finals. Then you got the Clippers. Clippers are the third seed, and I'm not really sure about though, because like the Clippers are good right now. They upgraded their coaching with Tyronn Lue. Tyronn Lue has been exceptional for them this year. They're the third seed, obviously. So, but they also got Rajon Rondo, who in the playoffs is way better than he is in the regular season. Everybody knows that. Hence the name Playoff Rondo. But like, if Paul George chokes in the playoffs again, or he underperforms, then I'm pretty sure the Clippers only make it to the second round. That's what I just think they only make it to the second round. But if Paul George overachieves and plays the best basketball and comes back with a vengeance and plays like he's out of his mind, then they definitely. I feel like, I'm not gonna say definitely, but I feel like they could go to the finals. They could. I believe it. But that's if they're consistent, healthy, and no one chokes like whatsoever. But I feel like it's win or bust for them, because if they don't win, I feel like that might be one of the most disappointing duos put together. from like last season, because they expected immediate championship. So it's win or bust for them. But I believe that they could win it all if everything goes right for them. And then you got the 4th seed, which is the Nuggets, and I feel like they're a Western Conference Finals lock. You know, they lost Jeremy Grant, but they got Aaron Gordon, so they have depth at that forward position. And then Jamal Murray, he's been solid this year. I mean, he's still kind of inconsistent, but overall, he's having a good season. And last offseason, he was goated. He was goated. He really was. And he's shown that he's clutch and he can come back from down big. And like, I don't really gotta say anything about Jokic because it's Jokic. You know he's gonna show up and dominate. So basically, I got Denver as a Western Conference lock, especially if they stay healthy. Now, the Lakers. Everybody knows AD has been out since like February. He's left not left, but like missed 30 games. And AD has been out since like the end of March, or like mid to the end of March, I think. I'm not sure, but LeBron has been out for a while too. But a rested LeBron is better than a tired LeBron, because LeBron is 36, man. LeBron is 36. Going through the playoffs like he had a 72-game off, not 72 game, but like a 72-day off season. So 72-day off season, and then he was already hurting. He's definitely gonna enjoy this rest. And then AD, I don't know. AD is like kind of a soft guy, but I believe that AD he'll do well in the playoffs. If he doesn't, then I don't know, because he's still gonna be taking up a lot of minutes in the playoffs. But AD and LeBron should be fine in the playoffs, especially if AD plays like himself from in the bubble. Bubble AD was great. He was goated. He was putting up good numbers, like great numbers. But even if AD gets hurt again, LeBron is basically a finals contender all by himself, because we got a smart, a good passer, in Marc Gasol, and a strong physical rebounder who plays good down low, and Drummond. And then basically the whole team has hustle, and their defense is great because the Lakers play great defense, and Frank Vogel is a defensive-minded coach. But I know AD is probably going to be fine. So I believe that the Lakers are probably going to make the finals this year. Now, if they're going to win the finals, that's a video for a different day. But the 6th seed, the Blazers. And I love Dame, and I love Melo, but I don't think they're gonna get past the second round if they get there, because like the whole team has been messed up by COVID and injuries like this whole season. So I know going into the off season that team won't be 100%. And then the Dame and CJ backcourt is good in the regular season, but in the playoffs they get cooked. And then plus Terry Stotts is he not that good, man. His coaching is like really questionable sometimes. It's just a lot of things going against his team. And I don't even know if they're gonna get to the Western Conference Finals with Dame anytime soon. But there's still one positive to this team, and it's Norman Powell. Norman Powell is a good all-around player. He's got playoff experience and he has championship experience. So if he gets more minutes in the playoffs, then I believe they could maybe get to the second round. So that's all for like the regular playoffs. Now for like the play-in tournaments, it's the Mavs, Grizzlies, Spurs, and start with the Mavs. And to be honest, I don't know nothing about these dudes. Besides, Luka is like carrying this team, and Tim Hardaway Jr. He's solid sometimes. But this whole team, I don't really expect nothing from them. I expect them to get out of the play-in tournament, but I expect them to lose in the first round because Luka is gonna have to carry them everywhere. Porzingis is good, but he's 7'4". He's injury prone, and he plays like a 7'4" small forward. Like he don't got no post moves at all. So I'm not sure how good he's gonna be in the postseason. I don't expect anything from him, but I expect a lot of Luka. I know Luka's gonna do good because Luka always does good. I hate to say it, but I don't expect much from the Grizzlies. I love Ja Morant, man, but I think they're gonna be losing. Just to be real, in the play-in, that is. I think they're gonna be losing. They're gonna lose in the play-in, to be real. First things first, they got no Jaren Jackson Jr. And even though they win when Ja Morant doesn't be scoring, his scoring is like really questionable. Because some nights he'll put up 35, and then some nights he'll put up 8 points on 3 for 8 shooting. Like, if he starts missing, he won't take shot attempts anymore. And I don't really get that. Like, I get that you're still winning, but in the playoffs, I don't think that's gonna work. Taking only 8 shot attempts is like the main option on your, or should be the main option on your team. I don't think that's gonna work, like, at all. And he's gotta develop his shot. I know he already has like a somewhat good 3-point shot, but he's gotta learn when is a good time to take it, because he's shooting terribly from 3 this year, like just in general. But that whole team, I don't think they're gonna make it out of the play-in tournament, because Jonas Valanciunas, he's good, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure about them. I gotta watch more Grizzlies basketball to like really formulate my opinion, and I'll get back to y'all. Then we got the Spurs at the 9th seed. I don't know much about them either, but I'm not sure they'll make it out the play-in, because they lost LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, LaMarcus Aldridge isn't in his prime anymore, but he's still like a pretty good player. But DeMar DeRozan, he's having one of the best seasons of his career. I believe. I think so. Because his playmaking is way better than it's ever been. And, he's a more dynamic player. But, without like a second option to go to, like LaMarcus Aldridge, I don't know. But Lonnie Walker and, DeJounte Murray, they've been performing better. But, I just don't know about the Spurs. I don't really watch them, so I don't have a good enough prediction for them. Lastly, we got the Warriors. I bet the Warriors will make it out the play-in tournament. And that's literally because Curry is going to carry these niggas every game. But I'm not confident at all in the Warriors to make it to the second round, because it's literally just Curry. Because Kelly Oubre, Andrew Wiggins, they're so inconsistent. Like, I just don't expect them to perform in the playoffs. I know that they can be good players, and that they should be good players, but for some reason, they're not consistent. But, Draymond forgot to shoot. Apparently, Draymond can't shoot anymore. But he can still dunk, especially when they're double teaming Curry. He's still a good passer. His IQ hasn't gone anywhere. His defense hasn't gone anywhere. So if the But the Warriors get anywhere is literally because of Draymond and Curry. Like anywhere they get is because of Draymond and Curry. And then James Wiseman is hurt too, so I'm not sure how well the Warriors will actually do. I just don't know about them. Because I know, I keep up with the Warriors because I like James Wiseman, and Curry, So who dislikes Curry? They really. But I just don't know if they'll get out the first round. But that's all I got for today. That's all my predictions for the Western Conference. Some of them I feel like were bad because I don't watch some of these teams at all. With the Mavs, I definitely don't watch because I don't like them. But just tell me what y'all think. Comment what y'all think down below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell so you never miss an upload. Because I'm going to get back to uploading, I swear. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.